Today we will consider a promising project that can give you 3000% of profit or just a scam token. We will learn its history, I'll share with you the price forecast of the token, and talk about the Arbitrum token's prospects. Arbitrum is a second-layer blockchain built on Ethereum. The optimistic rollups technology underlying Arbitrum allows developers to easily launch smart contracts in decentralized applications. And the main plus of this project is low transfer fees and increased bandwidth. In the first half of 2022, Arbitrum has become the leading Ethereum solution in terms of number of transactions, number of applications, and TVL volume. And by March 2023, more than $6 billion was locked up in a smart contract. The project Arbitrum is developed by the American company Off-Chain Labs, which was established in 2018 in New York by Ed Felton, Steven Goldfeder, and Harry Colander. All three developers are specialists in cryptography and technology. Arbitrum has raised $124 million in investment rounds. Lightspeed Venture Partners was the leading fund. The company received a valuation of $1.2 billion, and that's pretty good money for a crypto project. Many people wonder what this technology is for and how to use it. This technology is the basis for the second-level protocol, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain. It allows for high privacy of transactions and scaling of the main Ethereum network. In simple words, to reduce the load on the network, the developers decided that any transaction is considered genuine until proven otherwise. Non-validating users can only become victims of fraud if all 100% of the nodes are in collusion. The blockchain is safe as long as at least one honest validator remains on the network. Moreover, the network will be safe even if all nodes are malicious but not colluding. When the act of cheating is proven, the validator who tried to cheat loses his deposit. A part of it goes to the so-called detectives who brought him out. This motivates the network participants to behave honestly and makes malicious behavior unprofitable. What do users have as a result? As a consequence, these actions have greatly reduced the transaction processing time and commission price by 95%, which is very profitable. After all, the Arbitrum network also uses Ethereum to pay the commission. So, what is the Arbitrum token for and what its purpose? Arbitrum is primarily a native token ecosystem as part of bringing its tokens to the market. Token holders can eventually vote on proposals for program code changes. The token is released on March 20, 2023. Arbitrum was the most high-profile project of the year, as it held a generous airdrop on par with Aptos and SUI. Users who actively used products in the Arbitrum ecosystem during the year were eligible for the giveaway. It was possible to earn from $1,500 to $3,000 for one account. The maximum price on exchanges in general exceeded $14, but I'll be honest that at the price of $14 it was impossible to sell it. Due to lack of liquidity, when the price peaked, the network just stopped. Sales started at $11 and below. Now the rate is almost $1. Many would immediately say that the developers have created another scam, but do not hurry to be upset. It's been a long time since 2022, and the drop that Arbitrum developers gave away has attracted a lot of attention from users. As of September, the number of users has almost tripled to more than 9.4 million. The amount of gas saved reached $2.36 billion. The total token issuance is currently 10 billion with an inflation rate of 2% per year. This means that only 200 million tokens maximum can be added to 10 billion in 12 months. The tokens were distributed as follows. 42.7% went to DAO participants, 26.94% goes to the team, investors get 17.53% of the total issue. These are not small volumes. In fact, in total, they get 44.47%. The unlocking of the team coins starts on March 23, 2024. It will be held every month for 3 years. 11.62% of the issue will be fully distributed among the test participants. In fact, this is a very large volume. They may have already received their grants, and this is something to keep in mind. At the moment, the largest DeFi protocols such as Uniswap, SushiSwap, Curve, and 1inch are already running on this network. Also, the top stablecoins USDT, USDC, and DAI have already been added to the network. But no sooner had Arbitrum been released and traded on the markets, as X-Explorer analysts found a vulnerability in the network. This way, one user created dozens, hundreds, and sometimes even thousands accounts. Their total profit is more than 250 million tokens. They're urging the arbitrage team to contact them for further action. This type of attack is dangerous because with such a volume of tokens, attackers can simply collapse the exchange rate at any moment by selling all coins into the market. What will happen if the hackers really want to sell out soon? And what kind of exchange rate should we expect in the long term? Since the Arbitrum token gave away, the coin is corrected by more than 93% from its peak price at the time of listing. In order to understand what the minimum this asset could have, we again need to turn to the tokenomics and calculate the price at which projects entered the funds. Knowing this figure, we'll understand the motivation of big players, which will help us make a better decision regarding the entry zone for this coin. To figure out the average price, we have to divide their investment over all 3 rounds by the total number of coins they will receive over 4 years. To do this, we need to take $123 billion and divide by 1,753,000,000 tokens, and we get 7 cents as the price of funds. Based on my strategy, if the profit of the funds doesn't exceed 10 times, it can be considered for purchase given that Arbitrum is a fundamental asset. Buying at 90 cents would not be a mistake. For me, the price of 0.65 or 0.45 is a good entry point. Perhaps in the moment the Arbitrum token will dip even lower than 0.40 mark. But when reaching this level, I expect a complete panic in the market and a quick buyback of the asset. I also consider the scenario of a small rebound to the zone of $2 or even $3 to be quite realistic at the moment, but only if the market is positive. On a bull cycle, I expect the Arbitrum token price to go to $12 to $17 per token. We must realize that this is a fundamental project which is a second-layer solution for Ethereum, due to its technology and the hype around it, and the possibility of distributing tokens to the community again, a growth of 10 to 15 times is possible. But we shouldn't forget that now there is a very big competition among Layer 2 solutions. The main competitor of Arbitrum is Optimism, also a very strong project, and also Polygon, which is also a Layer 2 solution. It spends $1 billion to win in this race. Analysis of tokenomics showed that funds and team have too big of a part of a mission, and it also can be motivation for them to increase price of token in bull cycle and then easily sell tokens by parts. I hope today's video was helpful.